Albert Einstein. 3 rules of work. Out of clutter, find simplicity. From discord, find harmony. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. If one day you have to choose between the world and love, remember this. If you choose the world, you'll be left without love. But if you choose love, with it, you will conquer the world. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted in important affairs. We cannot get to where we dream of being tomorrow unless we change our thinking today. Imagination is more important than knowledge. If you want different results, do not do the same things. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Intelligence is not the ability to store information, but to know where to find it. The most valuable thing a teacher can impart to children is not knowledge and understanding per se, but a longing for knowledge and understanding, and an appreciation for intellectual values, whether they be artistic, scientific, or moral. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. Most teachers waste their time by asking questions that are intended to discover what a pupil does not know, whereas the true art of questioning is to discover what the pupil does know or is capable of knowing. Be a voice, not an echo. Be a loner. That gives you time to wonder, to search for the truth. Have holy curiosity. Make your life worth living. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Great spirits have always encountered opposition from mediocre minds. The mediocre mind is incapable of understanding the man who refuses to bow blindly to conventional prejudices and chooses instead to express his opinions courageously and honestly. Genius is 1% talent and 99% hard work. 3 great forces rule the world: stupidity, fear, and greed. You can't use an old map to explore a new world. Do you believe in miracles? Well, you should. In fact, life itself is a big miracle. There are so many things that are beyond our understanding. There are 2 ways to live. You can live as if nothing is a miracle. You can live as if everything is a miracle. When you trip over love, it is easy to get up. But when you fall in love, it is impossible to stand again. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. One cannot help but be in awe when he contemplates the mysteries of eternity, of life, of the marvelous structure of reality. It is enough if one tries merely to comprehend a little of this mystery every day. Never lose a holy curiosity. The world we have created is a product of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. If we want to change the world, we have to change our thinking. No problem can be solved from the same consciousness that created it. We must learn to see the world anew. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. We are slowed down sound and light waves, a walking bundle of frequencies tuned into the cosmos. We are souls dressed up in sacred biochemical garments, and our bodies are the instruments through which our souls play their music. You do not really understand something unless you can explain it to your grandmother. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. The more I study science, the more I believe in God. Everything that exists in your life does so because of two things: something you did or something you didn't do. Don't wait for miracles. Your whole life is a miracle. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. Mankind invented the atomic bomb, but no mouse would ever construct a mousetrap. Learn from yesterday. Live for today. Hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. Experience is knowledge. All the rest is information. I once thought that if I could ask God one question, I would ask how the universe began, because once I knew that all the rest is simply equations. But as I got older, I became less concerned with how the universe began. Rather, I would want to know why he started the universe. For once I knew that answer, then I would know the purpose of my own life. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Learning is the beginning of wealth. Searching and learning is where the miracle process all begins. The great breakthrough in your life comes when you realize that you can learn anything you need to learn to accomplish any goal that you set for yourself. This means there are no limits on what you can be, have, or do. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. A large part of our attitude toward things is conditioned by opinions and emotions, which we unconsciously absorb as children from our environment. In other words, it is tradition, besides inherited aptitudes and qualities, which makes us what we are. We but rarely reflect how relatively small as compared with the powerful influence of tradition is the influence of our conscious thought upon our conduct and convictions. The intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. The only thing more dangerous than ignorance is arrogance. Evil does not exist, sir, or at least it does not exist unto itself. Evil is simply the absence of God. It is just like darkness and cold, a word that man has created to describe the absence of God. God did not create evil. Evil is not like faith or love that exist just as does light and heat. Evil is the result of what happens when man does not have God's love present in his heart. It's like the cold that comes when there is no heat, or the darkness that comes when there is no light. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or objects. Success comes from curiosity, concentration, perseverance, and self-criticism. Women always worry about things that men forget. Men always worry about things women remember. The world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but by those who watch them without doing anything. Men marry women with the hope they will never change. Women marry men with the hope they will change. Invariably, they are both disappointed. Don't listen to the person who has the answers. Listen to the person who has the questions. Everybody is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. Weak people revenge. Strong people forgive. Intelligent people ignore.
This was released from For the Sake of Education by Flow Wisdom. If the content was helpful, make sure to subscribe.